Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all of that good stuff. I am a little late, unfortunately. So I'm going to try and make this very quick. We're going to try and build one deck today and play the deck, and that's pretty much it. I may come back later today if I don't have a chance to actually finish what I want to actually do. But other than that, that's the plan, right? Good morning, SJ. How's it going? Lucia. Wish I streamed more often. One day, man, one day. We'll do a full week of Pokemon Pocket. At least we're uploading some videos consistently. However, I don't have a video to go live today, sadly. We don't have enough footage recorded for me to actually post a video today. So if we do get some footage today from the deck that we play, then we can actually upload tomorrow. But yeah, we're a little behind on that. How's it going, Job? How's it going, Job? How's it going, Dexter? Great timing. You're in Thailand. Nice. Today is Saturday. Let's go ahead and clean up on these. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to go ahead and just jump into it. Oh, wow. We got Alicia full art. Not bad. So we're trading a Fantina for Alicia. Pretty cool. Crank audio up a little bit. You're in France right now. Nice. I'm in the US of A. I'm doing good. We woke up late. I was just telling people that we started a little late here, and we're gonna make a deck. We're gonna make a deck, and basically we only have time to play one game, one deck. Uh-oh. I'm gonna see if that fixes. Alright, unfortunately that doesn't fix it. So sometimes my mouse does mess up because I'm playing on a Samsung tablet. And unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to give that guy a thanks for the trade because my game messed up, sadly, but let's see. Unless the trade is still there. Trade's not there. We still have the Alicia though. Alright, not bad. We got Alicia. I don't know if we ever run double Alicia, but we got one. Alright, deck creation time. We already have a couple of decks made. And I think... trying to find one that we can actually delete. I think I can get rid of the Soul Galeo. Alright. To stage 1. Well, what's the stage 1? Yamask? Does anyone know what Pokemon we should combo with this? The Cofagrigus? Cofagrigus? Grigus? Kofa. I'm gonna call him Kofa. No, we're not playing on PC right now. We're playing on a Samsung tablet, and I forgot about the vertical stream, unfortunately. They're a little late. We're playing on vertical stream. Or no, we're playing on Samsung tablet S10 Ultra with Samsung Dex mode. So this is the new Pokemon that we're going to be messing around with, and I'm looking to try and find just anything that we could throw in here. Psychic Pokemon. I could throw a Chingling in. Right? If we're thinking about like what Pokemon to throw in. I could throw Indeedee in. Another, oh man. Another deck with Indeedee though, right? So I could throw Indeedee in. I could throw Chingling in. Running pure psychic energy. Suicun EX is a thing. Okay. I like the Suicun EX. And we'll do boosted evolution as well. Alright, so we got double Suicun, double Eevee. We can two-shot any Mega Pokemon. We're still missing a couple of stuff here. We're all at one. I kind of feel comfier if we had a giant cape. Maybe for the Suicun. So we have double giant cape, double Pokeball, Professor's Research, Cyrus, because we're not going to be one-shotting anything. Any other Pokemon we should throw in? We have 4 basics, 2 Sylveon. I don't think we're throwing Gardevoir in here because we only need 2 energy to attack. Oh, I forgot about I forgot about Copycat. That's the whole reason that I wrote that down in my notes. Yeah, it's double Copycat, double Copycat. Okay, so we got 2 Copycats. I got my cat meowing. What do we toss in, boys? Yamask is a 2 retreat cost, by the way, so if we get stuck on Yamask, we're kind of screwed. I'd have to commit to him. What if I throw in Chingling? Leaf to retreat. We got 1 Chingling, 1 Leaf. There's 1 more card. Cofagrigus. 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 All right. We got Copycat in the... Oh, my game crashed. We got Copycat in the deck. We got 2 of them. Sabrina or Red, you think? As the final one. If I throw in Red and my Cofagrigus goes from 120 to 140, who am I hitting for thresholds? The legendary beasts, I guess? Entei, Raikou, Suicun. Maybe I can get rid of his giant cape and go Sabrina and Red. Alright, that deck took a little bit longer than I wanted to actually create. But this is the Cofagrigus deck. I'm going to take a screenshot, upload it, and we're going to hop in and start playing some games. For anyone just tuning in, I am going to be just playing one new deck today, which is this deck. I am short on time, unfortunately, and I won't have time to actually play any other deck today. However, I might come back later. I might come back later to actually play some more. We'll see. But for now, we're going to just play this deck, and this is the only deck we're playing. So hopefully it does well, right? And we can win some games. We are going second, and second is always a good thing to have. So now, we're going to start with Qingling while we build up the Mask in the back. And we can always prevent them from using item cards, Pokeballs, stuff like that, right? I don't know if we'll need Qingling in here. We'll see. Ooh. They got me with the Rocky helmet. Because if I go Rocky and I attack, then I'm dead on Qingling in the front. But it does mean that they have to put energy on Riolu. And if they put energy, right? If they put energy, then I get to attack with Cofagrigus. So I think I'm going to take that bait. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do this. Make him take the bait of putting energy and committing to the front Riolu. Because then I get to just kill Cofagrigus and they have no extra energy on the field. So we'll try and take advantage of that. And if he doesn't want to take advantage of it, then I can just attack for another 30, kill the Riolu. Then he still has to swing in on the on the Qingling with someone else. Options are up to you. Alright, so he chose not to actually go Riolu. Oddly enough. But he doesn't want me to actually kill it with Qingling. So he's got some standards, it seems. I'm just gonna go ahead and swap. And I'm gonna go ahead and discard. We're getting rid of Sylveon and Red. Because let's be honest, we're not playing any EXs, and I probably only need one Sylveon in the deck. Copycats will be fine. Maybe I should have gotten rid of a Copycat, but double Copycat would be good to refresh my hand. I wonder what happens if I can only get rid of one card in hand versus 2 cards. I do wonder if it's possible to, he's gonna Copycat to 2. I do have a Sabrina in the deck, so top decking a Sabrina to one-hit the Lucario would be nice. Say Professor's Research. I think I probably Professor's, because I can build another Cofagrigus. And I said I wouldn't use Red, but now I'm starting to think that we should have used Red. Another Yamask seems okay. We're gonna get very greedy right now, boys, alright? We're doing a soul shot. We're knocking him out. Hitting our deck slowly. Now, we did get rid of red, so we can't one-shot Lucario, but I don't think he can one-shot us. Maybe he can. All comes down to if we top deck Cofagrigus. No, because even if he hits Cofagrigus, we still lose, I think, right? Okay, now we're okay. Now all we have to do is top deck Cofagrigus and we can... Oh no, he has a Rocky Helmet again. He has Rocky Helmet. We do have Giant Cape. So if we top deck Giant Cape with Cofagrigus... we got the Cofagrigus as well, sadly. He got saved by a Giant Cape, unfortunately. 10 HP remaining. I go down to 100. He has 100. Alright, out and in. So, let me update Cofagrigus. So I do like the copycats. I do like the red. Sylveons make sense, obviously, when you're discarding. Questionable if we go Ching-Ling in this deck versus just running... What's the other baby Pokemon? Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. I might go Cleffa. I'm going to alter the deck list really quick. Alright, and then we're going to hop in and play some games. I could also get rid of the Giant Cape and go, say... Guzma? I'm not sure. Alright, we got Cleffa. This is V2. Let's start it up. Lucario got mummified. Alright, we are going first, and I think we want to start with Eevee, to be honest. Put down a Yamask. Doesn't care. It doesn't matter who we start with. We have a Leaf to get out whenever we need to. Let's go ahead and Professor's research because we could find a Sylveon. No Sylveon, but double Yamask. I guess we'll throw down another Yamask and we'll just Giant Cape. Well, we're not going to Giant Cape yet because this guy's going to be able to hit 30 on one of them. Whoever he hits 30 on, I Giant Cape the other one, I think. If I Giant Cape, it's putting a target on your back saying, hey, this is who I want to protect, which then they'll probably hit that Pokemon, right? So, gotta stop and think about the next move. They are building. We got our Cleffa, which is nice. In all honesty, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leaf out. Go to the Cleffa. Energy on the Yamask. Giant Cape the Yamask. And random Pokemon time. Alright, it was either going to be a Sylveon or a Cofagrigus, so this is perfect for us. Two cards that we desperately want. Dang, everyone's running Rocky Helmet. Alright, so they're not able to attack with Entei Blaziken this turn, thankfully, unless they swap and then Flame Patch. And if they did, we'd get first hit. Alright, so let's go ahead and Sylveon this. Now I wish I had put... Alright, so we have one Cofagrigus in. I'm not able to do anything until we can get a second Cofagrigus. So I'm gonna have to Twinkly Call one more time. Because the play is I have to hit for 120 2 times in a row to kill the Mega Blaziken. I'm assuming that he's gonna come in right now with Mega Blaziken to attack. Yeah? We haven't found our second professors yet to draw more cards. And if he comes in with Mega Blaziken, it kills... Bro. He's not going in with Mega Blaziken, which means I think we might lose. So if I evolve the back into a Cofagrigus... I could go Cofagrigus, attack. He'll attack me. I can attack him only one time for 140. Assuming he doesn't heal, Sylveon can still clean up. But I wouldn't be able to build energy quick enough with Sylveon. So we'd still lose. Yeah, this is still a losing game. I can wait just one more turn. So I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'm gonna Cleffa attack. Because truthfully, it doesn't matter how much HP my Cofagrigus has, as long as it doesn't get killed when I hit him on his Rocky Helmet, then we're okay. But we need to have one more extra energy if I'm choosing to go in first, versus if he comes in with Mega Blaziken here. I think the opponent... Is the opponent gone? Nah, not today, T95. We're trying out new decks still. As per usual. Unfortunately, if someone does leave, we're not able to actually try out. Yeah, I guess we can't try out this deck. We had everything going though. Would have been a great little start. I guess I'm just gonna chalk it up as he didn't come back. You can't really say that was a good game or anything. He didn't come back, so obviously we won that game, but we're gonna keep it unmarked for now because it doesn't seem fair. Since we didn't really have anything super fleshed out on the field just yet, I think he just disconnected. Alright, we're going second here. And we are starting with Yamask. I don't mind starting with Yamask. We get energy advantage, then we can go into Cofagrigus. Why not? Usually you don't really want to be on the front line. Eevee or Cleffa would be nice, but as long as we find our Pokemon, then can't really complain too much. Good old Suicun EX and Froakie. The question is he running Greninja EX? I honestly feel like the Greninja EX with Suicun EX is better than the Suicun EX with just regular Greninja. Or at least I think so. I don't know. So he's going Froakie. He's putting a Giant Cape on Froakie. That does, if he is running base Greninja, that takes it from 120 to 140. So I can't one-shot it with Cofagrigus. The good thing is, though, since we did decide to put Cofagrigus in the front, not like we had an option or anything. then it means that we are able to attack for 20. And once we evolve, we're able to one-shot and attack for 120. Assuming it stays in the front line. Copycat. So copycat means no Sabrina. He's got 4 cards though. Good chance to get a rare candy. Kind of hope he doesn't put any more cards down because alright, thankfully he replenished 3 cards. I can copycat next turn. Aw, man, now he's thinning his hand completely. Copycat only works when your opponent is actually holding cards. We got double Cofagrigus. So I'm gonna go ahead and soul shot this. I gotta get rid of the Sylveons, unfortunately, because Copycat will make me net positive depending on how many cards he holds in hand. He does have a basic Pokemon in hand, however, with that being said. So whatever damage he's gonna do, 20, 40, 60, he's going to 80 next turn. So he's gonna do 80 damage. All we need is one more kill, and we do have a Cyrus to bring this Suicun back. Alright, so he hits for 80, we still live, and we don't even get killed by a Greninja if he does top deck a Greninja, which is also nice. Now what we gotta do is put down Cofagrigus. Let's go ahead and probably putting a Cleffa down helps us thin our get the maximum. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can always just, we don't need Cleffa, so I can get rid of it technically, right? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to stay on. I wanted to keep the Cleffa in the deck to re-pull it so I can get rid of it. Because we got rid of both Sylveons. Eevee is useless now. And Cleffa, we already found our Cofagrigus, so we don't need anything else. All we're looking for is a Cyrus to bring this back. The Suicun. Ooh, he does have the Greninja EX. Maybe he's running both Greninja EX and base Greninja. Alright, well, we have 9 cards left. 1 Cyrus. If he has an elemental switch in hand, then he can stay safe and still attack and kill. If he doesn't have the elemental switch, then we're okay for now. Worst case scenario, he has elemental switch. It's not the end of the world, right? Alright, so at most you do have to discard 2 cards, or this attack does nothing. So even if we did find a, whatchamacallit, let's go ahead and Professor's Research. I'm gonna Soul Shot again. Get rid of Leaf, get rid of Eevee. Now, I don't think Greninja knows. I mean, I guess he does know. It doesn't matter. You can't swap out for free. Wait, he didn't even swap out the Suicun for free. He lost energy on it. Wait, why didn't he just swap out the Suicun for free? Interesting. So, Greninja can only swap out water Pokemon for free. Ooh, him using Sabrina so I can tank a hit and survive actually helps us out because it lets us buy even more time, I think. Alright, and now I'm going to end turn. The reason why I'm ending turn is because we need 2 cards to discard or the attack does nothing. And I just realized that a little bit too late right here because if I use Cyrus, I only have 1 card to discard, and that means I can't do my 120 attack, right? So we unfortunately do have to wait 1 extra turn just so we're able to discard 2. So it does suck that we're going to be down. I guess that's the issue. You can only attack so many times with Cofagrigus before it starts coming back to hurt you, which is why you do need Sylveon in the deck. But we never actually played Sylveon. We got rid of them. But this does work out. Now we can Cyrus. Doesn't matter who we Cyrus. We're doing 120 nonetheless, and they're both EXs. And now we can go ahead attack, which will make us discard red ants professors, and we're good. So hopefully that made sense on why we needed to wait an extra turn in order to discard 2. You wish they would start issuing penalties, temporary battle ban for frequent offenders? Maybe. Maybe that would be a good thing. Cofagrigus seems great though, man. We just need cards with card draw. Copycat is a get out of jail free card. Sylveon is card draw, obviously, and Professor's is card draw. We are going first. Oh, okay. We got an Eevee and we have a Copycat, so I could just Copycat. Hopefully find Sylveon. Why not? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and Copycat. We'll hold on to everything right now, because I could always use Giant Cape as fodder for my Cofagrigus if I realize I don't need it against this deck that we're going up against. Looking for a Sylveon. There it is. There she goes. Let's go ahead and Pokeball so we don't draw into our basics, because we'd rather draw into our stage 1, aka the Cofagrigus. Drawing into a Leaf would be nice as well, because then I can Leaf next turn and go into a Cleffa. We got the Yamask. Boom. I guess maybe just put one down for now and we'll end turn. Worst case scenario, they Sabrina us into it. It's fine. Flip. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon attack. Oh, so they probably have Will in the deck. They scrunch for 2 with Will. I mean, it's a good thing I'm not really going to be doing any attacks at the moment right now. Let's go ahead and Professor is him. Red carding helped us. We got the Leaf in hand as well. Cofagrigus is going down. I'll keep the Yamask. We need some more fodder. Let's end turn. I doubt he red cards again, right? So he's gonna Leaf out himself. Chansey, what does Chansey evolve into? Does anyone know? Might have to actually open up a new... I don't know what Chansey evolves into. If anyone knows, let me know if it can do a lot of damage and hurt us, because I'm a little scared right now, to be quite honest with you. So let's throw down the other Yamask. I think I go Cofagrigus, delete 2 of my cards. No, I'd be down. I could always Sabrina and then Cofagrigus and just kill it, so I think I'm going to do that. Oh, I can't Sabrina right now. I can't Sabrina and leave him a turn behind, unfortunately. Or a turn behind, unfortunately. Alright, let's just end turn. It's a Blissey. Alright, so that's kind of bad. It's doing 100 damage right now. 120 next turn. If I put energy, or if I put cape on my Cofagrigus, I can survive an attack. I'm gonna have to put energy on Sylveon to retreat. And I think I'm just gonna Soul Shot. Alright, so unfortunately we wasted a Sabrina, and that could have been a card that we used as fodder for Cofagrigus. I'm keeping the Sylveon alive because we might need Sylveon to be the finisher, doing 70 damage. Them using Ilima is not the worst. They've lost all the energy on the Blissey. It's not the worst case scenario. This is terrifying though, I'm not gonna lie, because we need to top deck a Professor's Research. We need to top deck Professor's Research here. Ooh, or a Copycat, that helps perfectly. Alright, so Sylveon's gone. Red won't do anything for us. So I get rid of Sylveon and Red. And I probably put energy on the other Yamask. Alright, I can only get rid of 2 cards next turn. I'm only good for 1 more attack. He's giant caping because he doesn't want my Sylveon to one-shot it, which is very smart. I mean, I can't Sylveon because I can't one-shot it, so I have to go Yamask. I think this game's a loss on my part. We top deck Cofagrigus, but I can't discard 2 cards, so the attack does nothing. And we're down to our last. So I could still evolve and show you the effect of it doing nothing, right? But yeah. Alright, well played. We'll move on to the next. So we did misplay that a teeny bit. Very slight misplay with using the Sabrina early and not being able to kill the Blissey, because I realized I can't Leaf Out and Sabrina at the same time, unfortunately. Which makes me wonder, should we get rid of the Leaf for an X-Speed maybe? Because then if I was able to, I could have X-Speed Sabrina and then kill with Cofagrigus, kill the Blissey early and get a +1 versus him using Ilima to bring it back. That would have been crazy. Alright, we're going second. And we got Yamask. I do think this deck might benefit. If we're going first or second, starting with Yamask is okay, I think. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. I'm trying to say everything will be okay, everything will be fine, but in reality, it might not be okay. It might not be fine. Now, we do have our Cofagrigus, which is nice. I don't want a Sabrina too early here, I don't think, because I want to make sure I can actually get a kill and attack. I do want to put this down. I want to put the E... I kind of just want to... I'll put 1 EV down, because 1 EV down can give me more card draw, and that's perfectly fine. And then I think I will just end turn here. I could have put the Cleffa down just in case he Sabrina's us. Because if he Sabrina's us, then I want to go back. Alright, so we got hit for 20. Now we can Sabrina Cofagrigus. And I think we can get rid of the Cleffa now at this stage. We won't need Cleffa anymore. Let's go ahead and Sabrina. We get rid of 2 cards. I don't think we need the other Eevee either. 1 Eevee is good enough. Keep the Copycat in our hand because we'll be able to Copycat next turn. While still attacking the Pukumuku. Copycat first, hopefully find another Cofagrigus. Interesting name. They got a Pokemon, so most likely Suicun, given the artwork on the back. It's another Pukumuku. It's another Pukumuku. Alright, so if I attack with Cofagrigus and I take 50 on the back with 70, I'm going down to 10 HP, but a Giant Cape puts me at 30 and I stay alive. So let's just Giant Cape, why not? You know what I mean? Go to 100 and I'll take 70, so I stay at 30 and Pukumuku can't one-shot me, but I can kill him back with the same Cofagrigus, which is funny. We got the Yamask, and we got a Cofagrigus, so I think that seals the deal. I don't think we have any other basic Pokemon, so using the Pokeball is useless. Instead, we can just go ahead and Soul Shot to get rid of that Pokeball. And I'll hold on to the red. No, I'll get rid of the red. Because I need a Copycat again to pull more cards. My fear was maybe they find Suicun and they retreat off of Pukumuku and go Suicun. Right? That was my biggest fear. But if they do that, I can just two-shot it. We don't need to try and red. Actually, no, red would have solidified the game, right? I hold red in hand, I have 3 cards. And if they go Suicun, I just get rid of my Copycat and Cofagrigus after using red. And then they lose the game. Yeah, that would have been the actual ultimate play. I guess it's okay. Slight little misplay right there, but at least we caught on and we learned from it. That I think holding on to the red still solidifies against all scenarios rather than us needing to attack twice and waiting. So let's go ahead, evolve into Cofagrigus. We got 2 cards in hand, so we don't need to Copycat. We'll just go ahead and just, yeah, we're good. Math checks out. This deck is pretty hilarious, but it's working. What's up, Ryan? You tried this deck recently? First time trying the deck, liking it so far. We're 2-1. We are going to be doing a shorter stream date today, unfortunately, guys. So apologies if I'm just speed running through these matches and stuff like that, getting in and out. If we don't get enough games in for me to upload a video, we'll just come back later today and play more games. But we're going to be playing a one and done kind of game for sure. This is like our one and done. All right, we are going first, and going first with an EV Sylveon is not too bad. Right? It's not too bad. It's been a while since I've seen a Geodude. Let's go. Ooh. Who could tell me what I messed up on? We're playing so quick, who could tell me what we messed up on? We messed up on playing the Pokeball. We didn't play Pokeball, which means that we pulled an actual basic Pokemon, which was Yamask, unfortunately. I do think another Eevee is good, so we can Sylveon again next turn. We'll put a Yamask down right now. Maybe I can hold on to the Pokeball in all honesty. I can use it as fodder in the future. The only other basic Pokemon is going to be a Cleffa and another Yamask, but we already have one Yamask, and building one is good enough. So if we find those other basic Pokemon, then this card in hand is a dead card, which is a good card, because more dead cards in hand is good for our Cofagrigus. Now, I could still just put one energy on Sylveon. Geodude has to go to Geograveler, I think. One energy here on Sylveon. Which might have been a bad idea, because if I top deck, say, like a Leaf. Alright, and then I'm just going to end turn here. I gotta do quick research. Graveler, I said Geograveler. Graveler is 2 energy to attack for 100 HP. Golem is the tanky one that I can't kill, so I need to at least hit it one time. And Golem with Brock. Oh, doesn't actually have it. I think this guy unironically thinks that the... Yeah, no, he messed up, bro. He thought that Heavy Home was going to save him, but he needs 3 retreat cost, not 2. We're good. Yeah, Golem is strong, and I was surprised to start seeing it in that game right there. Seems like Golem's making a comeback. I haven't played any Golem decks on the new expansion yet. I don't know if there are any good Golem decks with the newer cards, but I know Golem is an oldie, and he's pretty good. Oh, it's Cofagrigus? Cofagrigus, really? What's up, Pokemon Master? This game is so slow. Yeah, some of the UI interaction stuff, running around the main menu screen and stuff, is very slow. I wish it was fast, because I like to move fast, right? Hopefully they enhance the UI experience. Alright, we are going second, I believe, against a water deck. Ice Q, which means if it's full HP, it takes minus 40 damage from attacks. Thankfully, we do have energy advantage. I always hate going up against water decks running energy advantage and Misty. It's the worst, man. Absolutely vile and vicious. But we got the energy advantage, so all we need to do is find a Cofagrigus from this Pokeball, hopefully. And we'll be pretty much on curve, ready to go. We got the Eevee. Worst case scenario, if we don't find it from the Pokeball, 66% chance. Nice. I was going to say we could just toss the Eevee down and switch over to it because we have Leaf in hand already, so we can card draw. Now, don't get me wrong yet. Finding that Yamask was the first battle, right? That was the first step. Finding the Cofagrigus was the second step. We did find it. If we didn't find it, I would have swapped from Cleffa, ran over to the Sylveon, and then, you know, evolve it. So we are primed. We're set up. Cofagrigus, even though it's minus 40 HP, we still do it. So I hope he builds the front here on Ice Q. Hoping he builds the front with energy. I don't know if Ice Q has any evolutions. I don't think so, but Ice Q can be a tanky Pokemon for him to build anyone he wants on the back line. No! Yes! He didn't put that on Ice Q. Okay. Come on, put energy on Ice Q. Come on, come on. Put the energy on him. Yes! Alright, he's putting energy on Ice Q because he doesn't realize Cofagrigus does 120, which means 80 minus 40 is still, or 120 minus 40 is still 80 damage. We get to catch him off guard here. Let's get a quick swap over to the Cofagrigus. Not bad. We'll build up a second Cofagrigus as well. I'm going to go ahead and Sylveon this. Get as many cards as possible in my hand so we can actually discard. I don't think we need the second Sylveon, and I don't need Leaf, so I'm gonna go ahead and Soul Shot this. 80 exact. Sylveon's gone, Leaf is gone. Those cards we don't need. I'm not gonna Professor's Research. The main reason why is because I want to thin my hand while also expanding my hand at the same exact time, if that makes any sense, right? Meaning, I don't want to build so many cards in my hand, which is good fuel for Cofagrigus, and then he red cards me and I'm back down. I want to at least, you know, make him seem like I only have 3 cards in hand. That's perfectly fine, but then I can still Professors. And then after I Professors, I attack. Then I can copycat that third turn to rebuild and go again. We get a lot of ammunition. So this was a good surprise factor we just did here. He's building the back, so top decking a Sabrina would be very strong. Even if we don't, we can one-shot this Lombre. I know he's trying to find a Ludico. Ludico, where if you have 1, 3, or 5, or what is it, 3, 5, 7 cards in hand, something like that, odd numbers. It does 120 damage. So our Cofagrigus can get, there it goes, Ludicolo. So it can one-shot us. Yeah, 1, 3, or 5. We gotta find a Giant Cape. We gotta find a Giant Cape here. 6 cards remaining, 1 in the deck, 1 in 6. We got the Giant Cape. We get to live. Put it on the Cofagrigus here in the front. Build up a second Cofagrigus in the back, evolve it. And I'm gonna Soul Shot. We don't need the other Eevee because we got rid of Sylveon. We don't need Cyrus because, well, Ludico is gonna be staying in the front, I'm assuming. Ludico, Ludicolo. Alright, so we get to survive 1 hit, which is nice. And I get to Copycat next turn, which is also nice. The problem is we're running out of cards for fuel. I have to discard 2 cards in order to attack, not 1 but 2, or else my attack does nothing. So that means I only have a chance to attack 2 more times with the Cofagrigus. 240 more damage is the most we can do. So we might have to put energy here on this next turn to Sylveon, just in case. Which is also, I guess, a good reason why we have a backup damage dealer. Yeah. Alright, 120. We got 2 cards in hand exactly. Let's go ahead and copycat. It's always a good thing to keep at least 1 Sylveon for this main reason, right? Boom. Let's go ahead and Soul Shot. I don't need to copycat anymore because we already have all of our hands right now, right? Red doesn't do anything copycat. So let's get through both. Sabrina's good in case they giant cape the Pukumuku and I can't one-shot it with 70. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have 2 cards exactly, so I can still guarantee attack with the Cofagrigus for 120. If I didn't want to go into the Sylveon. Dude, Cofagrigus puts down a lot of damage, man. And it doesn't even matter if you find dead cards in your deck. Like, say your Pokeball becomes a dead card eventually. Cool. Fodder it for Cofagrigus. You know? It's crazy, man. Cofagrigus. I wish I played this Pokemon sooner because this guy is wild stuff. And we just quickly built this deck. We didn't really like think too much. We could probably put some other cards in, make it better. We're 4-1 so far. No, I haven't tried Victory Bell and Chingling yet. Not yet. All right, we're going second here against Mega Absol. Ooh. So the good thing about Mega Absol is, for one, we have second energy advantage, so we don't have to worry about him being able to swing in super early dark energy. For 2, all we have to do is kill it, and we win the game. So top decking, I mean, if he gets rid of our Cyrus, it's GG, right? But, you know what I mean? Having a Cofagrigus 2-shot is still perfectly fine. Double Pokeball. I might honestly just keep... I'm gonna go ahead and just enter in here, I think. I want to keep the Pokeball because top decking other basic Pokemon means this Pokeball becomes dead, which means that I can use it as fodder. But on the off chance of holding it in hand, it does mean that, hey, now I might not actually find the other cards I want sooner, like Sylveon, Leaf, so on and so forth, you know? Ooh, going into the Cofagrigus is good here. And I think just using a Copycat, no Sabrina, will be better. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the play right there, to be quite honest with you. Either way, Cofagrigus end turn. He's going to be able to build energy on Mega Absol and go into the Oricorio with Pichu. Yeah, maybe I should have just put everything down and then Copycat. All right, so I guess the good news is I get to Sabrina and hit something that's not an Oricorio, or something that's not a Pichu, because hitting Pichu kind of sucks. All right, so I do take 100 damage from Mega Absol. That's perfectly fine. I don't think I need to hold on to the Giant Cape because I still get 2-shot regardless. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Cofagrigus attack. Get rid of Cyrus so he doesn't get rid of it on his Absol, and then get rid of my Giant Cape, and that's it. Mainly because Now he can't get rid of any supporter card in my hand, and I still get another chance to attack next turn. Okay. I'm gonna just Professor's Research before using Pokeball. So I don't want a Pokeball yet, I don't think. Sylveon's good. Another Yamask is good. No guarantee we find our Cofagrigus. I could attack this turn, get rid of Pokeball and Leaf. I think I have to, right? Attack and get rid of Pokeball and Leaf. Then he attacks me, kills me. All right. I had to make some quick maneuvers here. But I honestly think I misplayed. I said I wanted to get rid of Pokeball and Leaf. I went against what I was thinking and went the complete opposite. Because now he's going to swing in and actually discard my Leaf, which means I won't be able to attack next turn with Yamask. Assuming we top decked a Cofagrigus, right? Yeah, no. 90, 100. Red card. Wait, did he help me out by using red card? Wait, I don't think so. I still don't have enough to actually kill. Yeah, and I only have one single card left, which means that I won't be able to attack twice. I don't think he has Cyrus this turn, or else it wouldn't make sense for him to play all these cards out and do his turn. Yeah. Alright. Well played. So I think we did misplay a little bit. Yeah, we did misplay a little bit. Because now we could obviously kill with Sylveon if we had energy. Yeah, so slight misplay in the midst of all the chaos of attacking and quickly doing all this. Yeah, that Sabrina early might have been bad. Still 4-2 though. Still a very strong deck in my opinion. Alright, we are going first, and we have Yamask. We have double Yamask, actually. The sad thing is, he can just attack with no energy needed. I'll put another Yamask down, and we'll just enter. We might use the Giant Cape as fodder. We might need to use Leaf to build up a back Yamask while he attacks the front. He probably builds the Riolu, to be quite honest with you. Ooh, he's going heavy on the Regi. So Hiker lets him look at his next 4 cards because he has 4 fighting Pokemon in hand, and he gets to rearrange all 4 in any order that he wants. The more fighting Pokemon you have, the more cards you get to draw and rearrange in your favor. So now this gives him like the most optimal start imaginable, yeah? Hypothetically speaking. Sabrina does nothing because he already has another Tyrogue, so we're gonna have to Professor's research this. We got the Cofagrigus on the back line. And I do have an Eevee, which I'll throw down an Eevee. And we'll enter it here. Sadly, we're gonna have to use up a lot of Cofagrigus attacks on a little tiny Tyrogue. Alright, so I'm not going to use red. So red's going to be a dead card here. Let's go ahead and swap. And I don't think I'm going to use... I don't think I'm going to use the second Eevee. So red and Eevee are gone. All I need is 1 Sylveon, and that's it. We have 2 in the deck and 8 cards remaining. Because I can attack 1 Pokemon like Lucario with Sylveon and then Cyrus and bring it back. So I want to keep Cyrus and Sabrina, and I might want to keep my Giant Cape just in case I decide, you know what, screw it. Cyrus and Sabrina are gone. I'm going to live against a Regirock with a Giant Cape. Oh no, I won't, because Tyrogue hits, I go down 40 damage because they already got the Lucario evolved. So it would be a Sabrina this turn to get one of these guys dead. Or just Sabrina at the very end to try and kill the Lucario and then Cyrus it back kind of deal, right? So yeah, let's go Cofagrigus. And I think we win off of a Cyrus next turn. Or Sabrina next turn, my bad. So I'm going to go ahead and put energy on Cofagrigus here. Attack, get rid of my Sylveon, get rid of Giant Cape. He has no energy on Lucario, so he's going Regirock here, and then I can just Sabrina for the win with the other Cofagrigus. And then we're good to go. We'll have 3 cards in hand. We're set. Unless he uses Mars, because then we're down. Alright, Hiker means no Mars, so the only card he can use is red card, which I'll be net positive, and I am able to actually discard a bunch. Yeah, you don't really see Cofagrigus. I think that's how you pronounce his name, someone said. Cofagrigus. You don't really see Cofagrigus. And, whatchamacallit? Regirock. Now, unfortunately, we don't kill anymore because he put another Regirock down. So Sabrina doesn't kill. However, whoever he goes to will die, and it has to be the Regirock. And if he goes to the other Regirock, he's stuck on that Regirock with 3 retreat, unless he has, like, say, a Lyra, I guess. And if he has a Lyra, then I am so sad. I'm just assuming he doesn't have Lyra, and I'm using the attack here to get rid of my Cyrus. He's still playing the game, so I'm assuming he has Lyra, which means that we might have lost here. Oh, he doesn't have. Heavy helmet. If he had Leaf, he would have... Oh. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was going to say, if he had Leaf, he would have used it last turn instead of using the Hiker. Oh, that was a terrifying match. I'm not going to lie. That was a terrifying match nonetheless. Him putting double Regirock was a terrifying thing for Cofagrigus because we can't one-shot, but we're thinning our hand and our deck so much. And we only have X amount of attacks we can use, right? We're limited. Cofagrigus, 420 damage. GG regardless. Yeah, Leaf or Lyra, we were down. I'm surprised he doesn't have Leaf or Lyra in that deck. I feel like you would. You would want to. Man, Regirock. When are we getting a Regirock EX? Yeah? Or any EX for the Regis. Alright, we're going second, and we have Cleffa in the hand and Yamask. I'm going to put down both, because now we can thin our hand super quick, right? Find that Cofagrigus very early while building the back and staying safe on the front. I mean, I guess we're not really... It doesn't matter about being safe on the front. They have heat more. Pokeball. So I'm assuming Torchic, right? Considering the Blaziken on the background. I wish I had a Pokemon in this deck that could just one-shot the Torch. That's OP if you can, right? Jirachi is already bad enough. Alright, so I think I'm going to use one Pokeball. I don't think I'm going to need Leaf, so I could probably get rid of the Leaf as fodder. I could double poke this game. I'm not going to need to hold on to my Pokeball for fodder, I don't think. So I'm just going to do that. Professor's Research. Red. I'll put down a Yamask. Put an Eevee down. And I think another Yamask. And then we'll Twinkly Call. That's probably going to be the best play for us. This will either be a Sylveon or it's going to be a Cofagrigus, but either way, we're getting card draw next turn, which will be great, which is why I wanted to put the Eevee down ahead of time. Because if we're able to attack with Cofagrigus next turn, that's great. And if I can also... Ooh, I was going to say if I could also just Sabrina this turn and kill the Torchic, that's better. They're X-speeding over to the Entei. Oh, man. Sylveon with red? Please, please, don't put energy on Entei. Don't put energy on Entei. Actually, put energy on Entei. Why not? Because then it'll mean he needs extra cards, which is a Flame Patch, Rare Candy, and Blaziken. 3 out of 5 in his hand. Or 3 out of 6. Alright, come on, Cofagrigus. Come on, Cofagrigus. We need you. 2 and 8. 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Come on, come on. No, I feel so sad right now, chat. I feel so sad. Now, the bad news is, yes, we didn't find the Pokemon we wanted. That's the bad news. And the bad news is he could red card us. So the bad news is we couldn't find the card we wanted. 2 and 5 chance of finding it. The good news is if he doesn't Giant Cape this turn or red card us this turn, No giant cape, no red card, just attack. No giant cape, no red card, just attack. No giant cape, no red card. Nice. All right, we have a 2 in 5 chance of finding one Cofagrigus, which is a what? 40% chance of winning the game right here, right now. 40%. Dang, we don't win the 40%, unfortunately. Now, obviously, I can still just Professor's Research and then find it, but then we can't red and kill him in one single shot, which would have been nice. We still don't find it. It's the bottom 2. My Cofagrigus is bottom 2. No, absolutely no, dude. No, that sucks, man. That sucks, dude. We had such a perfect play. Everything we played perfectly against this Entei Blaziken. He probably swaps over to Mega Blaziken. He's not swapping to the Mega Blaziken. Unfortunately, my Sabrina is going to have less effect now. All right, so I need to Sabrina this turn if that makes any sense. Because if he has double rare candy, double Blaziken, I lose. But if I Sabrina right now and hit the Heatmore, kill it, torch it, kill it, and I go up +1, then I can always Cyrus and kill the Entei later on. So a Sabrina has to happen this turn. It has to happen this turn no matter what. I gotta pick up a +1. All right, and then I'm gonna Soul Shot. I don't need Leaf. I don't care about the other Sylveon. All we gotta do is make sure we keep our red or our Cyrus in hand. I should have put down Eevee though, just to thin my deck a bit. All right. I don't think they run healing items in the deck, right? Most likely don't. I've played this deck before. I don't think I run healing on it, or a giant cape for that matter. There goes that second rare candy we predicted, which is the reason why I needed to Sabrina early before killing the Entei, because there was no way we're going to kill any of the other Pokemon. And we win the game. So after a very rough start, surprisingly, we somehow came out on top and won. You can't make that up. How do we end up having both of our copycats and both of our Cofagrigus at the bottom of the deck? That's very unlucky, right? Now, despite the unlucky turn of events, we still managed to come out on top, which is still a win in my book, especially against an Entei Blaziken deck who has very insane card draw and very good ramp and possibilities to swap around and all this other stuff. It's meta, you know? Cofagrigus isn't really meta, but you can see he's showing up and getting some work done. 6-2 with the deck, man. 6-2. This deck is crazy. Let's talk about it. Here we go. All right, so this is the Cofagrigus deck. Cofagrigus, I think it's Cofagrigus. Let me know how to pronounce it. It's running double Yamask, double Cofagrigus, double Eevee, the boosted evolution, so you can evolve on your very first turn if you get Sylveon because you want card draw, and then a single Cleffa, and that's it. So 5 basic Pokemon. Cofagrigus' special attack is able to discard, or it's able to hit for 2 energy for 120 damage. but you have to discard 2 cards from your hand. If you're not able to discard 2, you cannot attack. So always keep that in mind. You got to be net positive because you only have a limited number of attacks that you can do. So cards that can give card draw is always going to be good, which is why we're running double Sylveon in the deck. Cleffa to help find the cards as soon as possible so we can start attacking as soon as possible, as much as possible with Cofagrigus. Underrated Pokemon in my opinion. Absolutely does work. We have double Pokeball, double Copycat, so when our hand is thin, we can replenish it, assuming that the opponent's hand is full, and we can still keep on attacking. Professors for the obvious card draw, right? Every deck has it. Sabrina Cyrus, bread and butter. Always got to have a Sabrina Cyrus. It's so good in this deck too. A Leaf, just in case we start with Yamask and we want to Leaf off of Yamask into the Cleffa. But honestly, you could probably get rid of Leaf and go X-Speed. I had a game where I think I wish I used X-Speed and then Sabrina just to conserve energy and supporters. You can't run double supporter in the same turn, so maybe Leaf is the optional card you can kick out for an X-Speed. And then we have Red just for Cofagrigus to go from 120 to 140 against other Pokemon like Entei, who's at 140, Suicun, who's at 140, I think, Raikou, who's at 130, Darkrai, who's at 140. A lot of Pokemon out there that are EXs. Sylveon is at 140. I think Indeedee is also at like 130. You know, you got options. Red is always good to have so you can one-shot some of those good, strong Pokemon that you're seeing frequently in the online matches. And then we have the Giant Cape, last but not least, just so we can survive a, like, Mega Blaziken attack on Sylveon, maybe a Gyarados attack or something. A little bit of survivability just in case you need it. You never know. And that is pretty much it. That is the Cofagrigus deck. Again, highly unrated. We went 6-2 with it. Very strong, all right? And the last game was definitely a nail biter because we should have lost that matchup against the Blaziken, but we still won it instead. So yeah, definitely give this deck a shot if you guys haven't already. One of my new favorite decks, surprisingly. It does require a little bit of pivoting and thinking because you're moving a lot of cards from your hand, but very fun, very fun. And that's the Cofagrigus deck. Now, chat, I apologize. Oh yeah, no worries, Trey Lamont. Thanks for the Fantina, by the way. I saw that message, I just never responded to it. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the Alicia, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, now chat, I apologize, but I am going to be wrapping the stream up here. Again, super short stream. I started late. I was supposed to start 30 minutes earlier, prior than what I did. We did get enough footage from Cofagrigus, so I am going to make a video on it. Sadly, usually we schedule our videos for 10 a.m. my time, which is in an hour and a half from now. I'm not going to have time to actually edit this video and upload it, so I'm not going to be uploading a video today. I will try to probably get a YouTube Shorts clip of something uploading later today, so we have at least something going up. The Cofagrigus video will go live tomorrow, all right? So if you guys just tuned in and missed it, then Cofagrigus, that video is going to go live tomorrow, Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. I'll most likely go live tomorrow as well myself for Pokemon Pocket, just to get some more decks and some more footage recorded for you guys. But yeah, it's been a blast. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy, Trey Lamont. Take it easy, EO. It's Meta. I see you, Ryan, Tempo Tune, Hot World. How many Pangoro I got? I don't have that many Panguru or Pangoro. That's the panda Pokemon, right? I don't have many. I have a single one, so I can't really play a deck with this. I can't really play a deck with this, but yeah. Oh, it's me, Tater. Ah, it's me, Tater. Okay, I got you. I got you. Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you guys next time.